Welcome back, everyone! Woo! First ride of the year! So, I went to Burnt River, and, well, as you can see, I am really, really bad at riding in the mud. I mean, there's a multitude of things going on here. Like, one, I've never ridden in mud this bad for this sort of distance. Like, yeah, when you're out on the trails and you come across a little muddy patch, it's like, what, 10 meters long? Not the entire course. So, yeah, sure, it was fucking with me a little bit. And obviously, I've been riding for like, what, 2 minutes right now. Haven't ridden for 5 months. So, getting out, here I panicked a little bit because someone was coming up behind me, and just before I was like left, right, all over the place. I can't keep in a straight line. I'm way too aggressive on the throttle, and not only am I too aggressive on the throttle, I'm not going quick enough. So I've just like created some like how would you describe it? I've created some like mud donuts, and it's extremely difficult to ride in a straight line, and it's making me even more nervous and apprehensive, and I'm just like super stiff and not great. So this is my first lap round. I think it takes 5 minutes and 35 seconds. So if you want to skip ahead, probably a good idea. But I mean, I'm just going to waffle on and talk about how this all went down. Yeah, so yeah, my first lap, really slow. Not a shock at all. I am all over the place. I'm struggling with just cornering, struggling with going in a straight line. I'm struggling in the mud, just like a filthy pig, rolling around, barely making it around corners. But you know, starting to make some progress. I recently stripped my bike down. I re-greased all the bearings. I lost a bunch of bearings around the garage, but eventually found them all. So the first bit that I took out had closed bearings. So I was like, oh, that's good, that's cool. And then the next section in the swing arm that I took out didn't have closed bearings. So joke's on me. Whoops, should have paid more attention. I found them all, I cleaned them all, greased them all back up and put them back in. And so the bike's greased up and all the bearings are all done, and just good to go, put it all back together. So then obviously I just go pack it all full of mud on my first time out. Brilliant. But I get to go riding, so I don't really care that bad. And also, now that I've done that for the first time, I'm actually not too worried about having to do it again. It really didn't take that long. I think it took like, my first time took like 3 hours to pull all the parts, wheels, steering, everything off. I mean, the suspension was already off, as I sent that off to Lang's to go get serviced over the winter. And asked if they could like tweak the valves or whatever, just see if there's anything to make it a little bit more suitable for off-road Ontario, and they did some stuff, not entirely sure what. But right now I can't really tell. It feels super smooth, but is that just because it's mud and I'm doing like 20 kilometers per hour? Most likely. Oh my god, look at me trying to go around the corner. It's just not great. Not great at all. But this is why I'm here as well, because I wanted to practice this, because motocross is a completely different skill to like trail riding, and you have to have some massive respect for those guys, because holy shit, they go so fast. And you know, even if I could like knock a few seconds off each corner per lap, I'll be happy, because you know, that actually starts to add up, like, you know, 20 seconds a lap. That's actually a lot of time. And also just to get me some experience riding in like sloppy conditions. I mean, half the track was like, some of the parts were fine, and then other parts of the track, like this corner, was actually really nice, but I just don't know how to ride it. And I panicked, I looked down, you can see I'm looking down, it's not good. And one of the other fellas, actually, like some 80-year-old kid, he's been riding for all his life, he said, and he actually gave me some pretty good pointers later on. And well, yeah, I paid attention to what he was saying, because his advice was really, really useful, actually, and it made a massive difference. So there you go, I made it round one lap. Sweet Jesus, that took fucking forever. Yeah, look at that massive jump. I'm not doing big jumps today, not even when I was feeling more confident. So here's like a montage of just, I don't know how many laps I did. I think I did like 25, 24. I was riding for a good couple of hours, got like actual ride time. You can see me practicing trying to go around corners. Oh my god, it's awful. Just too slow. Right this moment, I'm just too slow. And braking too hard, or not looking ahead, not getting my foot up when to like counterbalance and get, you know, extra weight on the front whilst actually staying back. But this corner actually, I think I noticed, it's the shortest corner, so it's good to like clip over and over again, and you can actually see some like improvement. You know, look, I'm starting to go a little quicker through it. Not great yet, not smooth either, but you know, as I go around again and again and again, I'm starting to get a little bit more confident. Oh, fucking hell, almost lost it there. Coming in a bit quicker. Getting a little bit better. I was really happy with my fitness, actually. I've been exercising quite a bit over the winter because I've got nothing else to do. I've been working on my cardio, working on my squats, and just to keep my leg strength. And honestly, my legs felt fine the whole day, which was actually really good. Super happy with that. Getting quicker though. The only thing is I may have forgot to work out my calves, because holy fuck, they were sore the next day. But my legs themselves were fine. So yeah, going in faster and faster. I'm getting pretty happy with this. I'm starting to feel pretty good about that. We even skidded a little bit on the entrance in there. Yeah, I'm getting very happy with that. That one even looks smooth. Well, in my opinion. So then, this is the last lap. There's no need to like watch me just suffer and endure every single lap, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like, I'm starting to go around the corners a little bit quicker, and that actually was really helpful, because when the guy told me to go faster, like obviously that meant the mud would sling out the tires out between the knobs. So then that meant I was able to actually go faster confidently. So the faster I went, it gave me like a double speed boost forwards, because obviously I got rid of the donut mud tires, and now I've got some grip and some like I can actually control the bike a little bit. So I just have to commit to going at a little bit of a faster pace. And once my confidence was starting to get up towards the end of the day, I was feeling pretty good about some of these laps. My what was I saying? My first lap was like 5 minutes 35, and then my final lap was 3 minutes 38. So yeah, you know, like that's 3 minutes 28, I think it was. So yeah, I knocked over 2 minutes off per lap, and like you can see, like look how much quicker I'm going now. Like I'm not panicking too much about like the ruts. I'm not like trying to. I'm not like getting kicked by every single rut because I'm not going so slow. I'm just like gliding over the top. I'm just like super far back. I realized that I shouldn't be sitting so far forward on the seat, because obviously there's no grip on the rear. So as soon as I sit forward on the front seat, the bike instantly tries to like 180, which is great if it was a really sharp corner, but terrible for most of these corners. I'm still not like piling through at full speed compared to the others here. Holy crap, some of those people are going super fucking fast. But, you know, I've definitely increased in speed compared to my first lap, so I'm super happy about that. Really happy with what I learned I got some air there. Yeah, really happy with what I picked up during this day. Like, all of these corners the first time round, I basically just stopped on, or just spun around in circles, or just all over the place. But this, now I'm feeling a lot smoother. Trying to like commit to the flow of the ruts a little bit more. Easier said than done, but yeah, I was very, very happy. So hopefully I'll be able to get back soon. You can definitely see the improvement. This corner coming up didn't really improve on that much. This is not the greatest one I went round. Actually, most of the other laps I went right to the other side and then just hit that berm. It wasn't quick, but it was smoother. yeah, so this has been a really good first day out. Happy that I didn't hurt myself. Happy that the bike didn't fall apart, seeing as I did maintenance on it mostly myself, suspension aside. Yeah. Definitely need to get a pressure washer because it took 2 hours to clean the bloody mud off with just the garden hose. It's kind of inadequate. Yeah, so had an absolutely fantastic day over at Bunt River in Guafa Lakes, and I can't wait to get back. Although there's only a few weeks till the trail's open, and I'll be out there as well. Oh, riding season started for 2022. It's going to be a good year. So yeah, that'll be it. See ya.